This is a story of the creation of Tennessee. Long ago, the earth was completely covered by water. All the animals lived in Galunlati, the land above. They had no special places. They were all crowded up together, and it was most uncomfortable. "Get off my toes! Achoo! Your tail is tickling my nose. Stop it! Move over! Ouch! Your wing is in my ear, and your paw is on my head. Stop!" The animals were very uncomfortable. One day, little water beetle, who was Beaver's grandchild, said, "Animals, let me go down and see what I can discover about this watery world down below. And I will come back and report to you. Maybe I can find a way to make us a new place to live." So little water beetle took off. He spread out his hard upper wings and unfurled his long, soft underwings and flapped and floated down and down. Closer and closer he came to the water. And when he reached the surface, splash, he dove right in. Down and down he swam, using all 3 pairs of legs to move closer and closer to the very bottom. And there he found thick, black, sticky mud. With that first pair of legs, he scooped up some of that sticky mud, turned around, and with the other 2 pairs of legs, now began to swim back to the surface. Swimming, swimming, swimming with his back 2 pairs of legs until pop, splash, out into the air he burst. He took a deep breath. It was good to breathe the air again. And now here he was on the surface of the water. He let go of that armful of mud. Now, if you've ever made a mud ball, which is dirt with just a little bit of water, you know that if you drop that mud ball into a bucket of water, it falls apart. But this was a magical time. And when little water beetle let go of that armful of mud, it didn't fall apart. It stuck together. In fact, it began to grow and spread, floating over the surface of the water. "I have made a new land," said little water beetle. "I will fly back up to Galunlati and tell the other animals what has happened." Little water beetle flew back, and meanwhile, on the surface of the water, that sticky, wet mud began to dry. "I have made us a new land," said water beetle to all the other animals. "It is getting dry, but the mud is still a little bit sticky. We will have to wait a bit." "Oh no, I'm ready for a new place. Please, can't we go now?" "No, I don't think so." "Ouch, move over. That's my ear, and that's my nose. Stop it. Ouch, get off of me." The animals were most impatient and ready to move down, but the mud was still sticky. And so Turkey Vulture said, "Animals, let me go down and check on this new land that Water Beetle has made for us. Perhaps it is dry enough." And so Turkey Vulture spread out his great wings, 6 feet from wing finger to wing finger. And he soared away from Galunlati Down and down he went, hardly flapping. His wings are so powerful. Down and down, closer to the surface of the water. Far away, he saw a little black speck and flapped toward it so that he could see that new land that Water Beetle had made. He came down closer and flapped again to bring himself to the surface of the mud, but oops, with one of his great wings, he scooped out a great chunk of that thick, wet mud. Oh no, what have I done? Water Beetle will be upset with me. And Turkey Vulture flapped powerful wings, pushing the air down below his wings, down onto that thick, sticky mud. And his push was so powerful that it squeezed up peaks of mud into great tall points. Oh dear, I'm just making it worse, said Turkey Vulture, and he flapped up away from Water Beetle's new land and took himself back to Galunlati. He reported to the animals that the land was just about ready. And so, not long after that, all the animals made their way down to that new land that Water Beetle had created from the mud at the bottom of the water. Every animal had their own space and plenty of room to spread out and raise a family and find food. They went to caves and thickets and mountaintops and tall tree branches, bushes and riverbeds. Every animal had their place, and they were happy. And this is the story that the Cherokee people tell their children to explain to them how the beautiful land they called Tanasi, our state of Tennessee, has so many deep green valleys and so many tall mountains.